Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play, everybody.
Way back in 1997, way back then, the first Oddworld game came out on the PlayStation.
You know, since then, there have been several Oddworld titles featuring weird heroes, Abe and Munch.
And that leaves two unattractive protagonists make their way to the Game Boy Advance.
And the results are pretty unattractive, too. Here's our review of Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee. Back at the launch of the Xbox, Munch's Oddysee wowed us with its cooperative gameplay, gorgeous graphics, and overall wackiness. So what happens when you take such an innovative game and squeeze it down to portable size?
Hello. Hey, Abe.
Well, the results aren't so pretty. In Munch's Oddysee for the Game Boy Advance, you once again control Munch and his buddy Abe in their struggle to overthrow their evil capitalist oppressors. Just like in the original game, Abe has the power to possess his foes and turn them against each other. Munch, being amphibious, can swim to places Abe can't reach. Knowing when to use which character gives this game its challenge. It's a pretty limited challenge, though. Most of the time, it works something like this. Run around as Abe until you come to a locked door. Then change to Munch and swim way over here to flip a switch. Change back to Abe until you get to the next locked door, etc., etc. Some of the more annoying aspects of this cooperative gameplay come through Munch's ability to control machines. Controlling giant robots is fun, but taking over moving platforms, not so fun. For example, if you need to get across this gap, you have to get on the platform as Abe, switch to Munch, switch to control of the platform, move it, switch back to Munch, and finally switch back to Abe. And what's the fun of being able to control machinery if you can't use it to drop your enemies into a big meat grinder? In the downsizing process, Munch's Oddysee has also lost most of the graphical glory that won us over in the original. You'll spend the whole game in either bland forests or blander industrial complexes, and all your enemies are reduced to barely distinguishable blobs. Munch's Oddysee still has a little of the fun and challenge from the original, but so much has been lost. We still have hope for the next Xbox game in the series.
I'll be back, don't you worry.
But this one only deserves a 2 out of 5.
You help me out here?
Now the color palette here is so bad. It's all like brown things on brown backgrounds, or brown on gray, or gray on gray. It's just barf.
Yeah, it's that color too, the barf color. The real interesting thing about this game is that it's made by Microsoft and it's on the GBA. I'm gonna say that again. It's made by Microsoft and it's on Nintendo's handheld.
And you know, if those two can work things out, there is hope for peace in the Middle East.
At least until someone releases a competing handheld.